Hello there, it's Wednesday and so I'm just going to show you briefly what I've done so far with decorating. I've basically sort of done the bare bones of where some stuff's going to go. I haven't finished anything and I'm going to show you how much stuff there is. As you know, I went through my Christmas stuff with help of my daughters in September, got rid of lots of stuff, but there will still be more to go. I'm pretty sure, because it's I've just had to lug it all down the stairs from the bedroom upstairs. We got it from the loft to the bedroom, and yeah, it's just mind-blowing really. I mean, the older I get, I think, well, what are you thinking about with all this stuff? Trouble is, I like it. But anyway, I've got a really small house, so, and I always put this stuff up, but I'm hoping I'm going to be a little bit less extravagant this year and I can get rid of some more Christmas decorations. So I'll just take you around with the camera and show you what there is. Sorry if this is a bit wobbly. I'll be back in one sec. Starting in the kitchen, this is mainly stuff that will go in here or has done in the past. So there's 2 boxes of stuff here. A lot of it is gingerbread sort of style, because it kind of made sense to me, as it does with a million other people, to put gingerbread stuff in the kitchen. But I'll have another look through as I do. As I put it out and see what I actually want. I haven't cleared anything in here yet, so I mean, I don't have, as a general rule, masses of things out, but you know, I don't have that big a kitchen. So now the first thing to note is this blooming microwave is going. My daughter's having that and she's moving this weekend, so I'm going to take this out of the kitchen and use that corner. I bought this stuff last year. I mean, these things can go, because these are knife and they're cutlery holders for your dinner table, and I'm not doing Christmas lunch, and we didn't use them anyway for anything else last year. So, you know, anything else over Christmas, so they can go. It's just some twine stuff. So there's a few bits of gingerbready stuff in there. These are the hooks that I'm going to put the little wreath things on. I actually, believe it or not, went to Asda this morning because I've needed some particular type of lights, and that was a nightmare as well, because I wanted white, but I never know whether to go for cool or warm white. So, and then I thought, who cares? I mean, it's Christmas lights, isn't it? And I thought one of these might be ideal for that lantern, because all my candles, none of my candles fit through there. So, and obviously these are real candles, so I'm just going to have to check out how that's going to work. So I've got a few lights there. This tree is going in the front of the house, so that's there. I'm not doing outdoor decorations until probably Friday or the weekend. So my plan is, did I say it's Wednesday? So I'm going to have myself a cup of tea, and my back's a bit achy, so I might take a painkiller, and then I'm going to start faffing around with this stuff. I'm not sure if my friend's going to be helping me or not, but it doesn't matter whether she does or not, I'll still get it done. So yeah, so I've put a tree there, one of those thin trees. I've got a garland going up the stairs that side. I mean, it doesn't look anything because it's not decorated yet. Another garland going up this side of the staircase. But yeah, you can see all this in its full glory. The dog. You're going on the Christmas tree. And I think a lot of these garlands might go, but then maybe I'll use them. I've got loads of baubles. Scary looking thing, that's a kitchen wreath. Picks, ribbons. I'm not mad on putting ribbons everywhere. I bought these ribbons last year, and I think they went in the tree. They went on some stuff anyway, but I just don't really like them much. Another box here. I have put across the top of the panelling stuff, I've put a garland, and above the table, sorry about the lights, let me see if I can do this a bit better. Let me just turn these out. I don't know if you can see, probably can't see now. I cut a branch off of the tree, and I've got this sort of snowy effect garland, which I am going to decorate and put some, embellish that a bit. My lovely poinsettia is there waiting for a bowl. Yeah, so basically this is it. Sorry, Bo. This faux tree, I've decided there's no point in us getting a real tree as well this year, because we're going away, and we're only away for a really short time, but I just think it's probably just as easy not to bother. Some of this stuff you've seen, some of it's quite old. And then over this side, I mean, you can see this is a really small room, but hopefully it'll look okay. Oh, you okay? Poor dogs. Don't think the elf on the zip wire will go up this year. I don't see much point in that really, but you never know, current husband might like it. There's that thing that's turning out to be a bit of a pain in the neck from Matalan, sorry, cloth there. So I've got these trees that I've had for years. These they look a bit like, I don't know what they look like, I don't know how to describe them, but they've got the branches that go down. They're obviously not like a normal Christmas tree. I thought I had 3, but I must have only got 2. And there's another one over here. Again, I've put these here, but they might not stay. I've had to move everything around. It's been a major operation. So if I stand back, so there's a garland again going across the top of the panelling with my nice lights up there. So yes, so that current husband and myself both had the same idea about putting one of these trees either side of the mantelpiece, which I did, and I thought, oh, they don't look bad. And then he came in last night and said he wasn't so keen on it, but I thought, oh. And he pointed out that there were no lights on it. I said, well, I know that. I haven't done that yet. Anyway, so that's kind of it. I'm doing some stuff upstairs as well, but it's just little bits and pieces, so I will show you that when I have done it all. So yes, this is the nightmare of Christmas in my house. And yeah, let's see how we get on. Sorry if this is a bit wonky, this camera works. I'm not very good, am I? Hello there and welcome. My name is Linda and this channel is Linda T70. It's really good to have your company today. Like I always say, if you're a returning regular viewer, thank you so much, and if you're new and just happen to find this channel, I hope you find it interesting. Right, so it's probably going to be a bit of a, well, she says, I always say this, don't I, and it turns out I go on for ages, but today should be a little bit of a shorter video with me talking. I've done all my decorations, so I'm going to show you those. Apart from the outdoor decorations, the ones in the garden and the front of the house, which I'm planning to do. It's Friday now, we've already got to Friday, and I've got to try and get this video put up this afternoon, recorded and put up later on this afternoon or early evening. So hopefully I'll get it done. Yeah, so I'm planning on doing the outdoor decor tomorrow, if the weather's all right. I can't remember what they said. I don't think I really looked at the weather forecast for the weekend this morning. It's a bit of a sort of a busy weekend anyway, but I'm sure I'll get it done over the weekend and hopefully show you that Monday. So that'll be the outside. I mean, we're not talking Kew Gardens here, I've got a little garden with a few, I'm just going to put a few bits in it. But I do like to sort of decorate outside a little bit. Potentially I'll just show you my bedroom when that's, I've almost finished decorating it. So, you know, I'll just do a little one on Monday as well. But anyway, I am absolutely shattered doing these decorations. I'm so pleased that I got rid of so many of them in the autumn, but there's still too many, and I'm pleased to say, because I know a lot of you thought, well, how come you've got rid of all this stuff and you're buying new stuff? Which, you know, I did buy things that caught my eye, but I know now that there's, you know, not tons, but there's a fair few more things that I really want to get rid of. So I live in a really small house, so we've basically got the kitchen, loo, and living room, dining room downstairs, that's it. So I've got a very small house, and I've decorated it. I've tried to do something a bit different this year, but it's you know, I don't like to do the same thing all the time, but it's quite difficult. I was trying to get some ideas from other creators' videos, but everybody sort of does the same stuff. There's nobody really that has had a really good idea that I've never thought of doing before. I mean, you know, over the years I've tried doing all sorts of different ways of presenting my decorations at Christmas, but anyway, I've just kind of gone with it. There was one girl I watched, I don't know, I didn't look at her name, and I'd already, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, I'd already decided this, or had this thought. I've got two of those sort of trees, with the Christmas trees that is, with the branches that kind of go down like that, and I never really know what to do with them, and I thought, oh, I could put them together and put some lights on either side of the the fireplace, and then she did it. Well, she didn't do exactly the same thing, and I thought, oh, people are going to think I copied her. But anyway, that didn't work in the end. I tell you what my bugbear was really. I had to buy some more Christmas lights, because I went through a phase, I would say 5, 6, 7 years ago, even a bit more recent than that, of using multicolour lights, because everyone was using white lights, and I've got nothing, or had nothing against them. I think they look really pretty, but I thought I'm going to try and be a bit different. I'm going to go a bit retro, and then gradually coloured lights seem to come back. I don't know if somebody's watching me, I don't know, and now I mean, there's still tons of people using white lights, but basically I had a stash of coloured lights, but they're not always nice colours, and you don't know till you buy them and you get them home. And I had a couple of sets that the colours were a bit sort of not what I would like for fairy lights. I don't really know quite how to describe it. And some of them, you know, you buy and you plug them in and they look lovely, and they're lovely, you know, with all the different functions you can use, but others just look a bit. So you kind of think, well, you're all right with white lights because you've got your warm white and your, what do they call it, ice white or something. So you can't really go far wrong. But I'm here to tell you, you can. So I decided anyway this year, mainly white lights. I've got white lights outside. I thought I'd do it indoors as well. And so I sorted all my lights out, and I had this amount of coloured and this amount of white, and I didn't have enough white, so because I want to put some in the garden as well, some additional ones in the garden. So I thought, right, I'll nip down to Asda and I'll buy some warm white lights, because I'd already put them round, you'll see when I show you, in my living room, either side of the front and the back of the room. All will become clear, and they look quite nice, and I thought I need some more for these little trees. So I went to Asda, bought warm white lights, plug-in ones, which is what I wanted, and another set just to be on the safe side, and they weren't very expensive, indoor outdoor lights, mains lights, and I plugged them in and they were almost yellow. And I thought, oh no, so I'd got these two lights either side of my mantelpiece. Sorry, I said this was going to be short, didn't I? And with the white lights, warm white lights that I already had above, and I plugged these lights in. I thought, I can't stand this, that they were just completely different. So I had to have a rethink on where I've still used the lights and I've used the trees. I've just put them somewhere else, which was not easy in a room that's really small, but I've managed to do it. But I thought, oh, well, you know, there's no way I would describe these as walnut white. I mean, if they described them as gold or something, but you'll see anyway. I don't know how well it'll come through on the video. And then my little Christmas tree that I bought for my bedroom, I put that together yesterday and plugged that in, obviously, to make sure it worked. And I'm ever so pleased with it. But the lights were from Asda. I said that, didn't I? And this was from Asda, and that was a warm white light, and they were the same colour as the bulbs I bought the other day. So I don't know whether Asda's idea is different to everybody else of what warm white is. Anyway, it's a first world problem, isn't it, really? So anyway, yeah, so I will show you downstairs. It won't take long. It's not, you know, well, I don't have to go into the West Wing or anything. Then on Monday I will show you the bits I haven't, and the garden, and I'll try and take a bit of a video of the lights in the evening, because I tell you what, I thought this morning when I was getting ready, you know, doing my usual morning routine, I thought, oh, because it obviously doesn't get light till fairly late, does it? And when it was just beginning to get light, I thought this is the ideal time to video, but I just had something else to do, so I couldn't do that. So yeah, so I shall, in a moment, I shall show you exactly what I've done. Also, I wanted to say, to forgetting Christmas for a minute, thank you for all the comments you sent in on my last video and things that I chatted about. I know I chatted about, I was wondering, I was hoping that some of the things I talk about, I hope they don't offend anybody. I mean, I'm not really, you know, talking about anything I would say particularly political, because I don't really, you know, I'm not a particularly political person, I don't think, but, you know, and I was talking about multi-faith families and all sorts, and no one's really said that, but I do wonder if perhaps I'm overstepping the mark. But it's just my opinion, and I'm sure somebody would tell me if you were. I don't want anybody to sort of think, oh, well, I'm not going to watch her anymore for that. You know, do tell me if you think I'm, you know, not talking appropriately about things. But yeah, it's quite, I do like to have a little chat and think of something to have a little chat about. And also thank you so much for people who have sent via me well wishes to my friend who's been undergoing some treatment lately. That's really kind. She's started some more treatment now, so I'm seeing her later. So I think I've told her that, I'm pretty sure I've already told her that a lot of you have been thinking of her. And I don't think it matters if people don't know you, if you think that people are sending good vibes to you, it's a good feeling, isn't it? So I do appreciate it, and I'm sure she does, and yeah, so that's really kind. What else have I got to tell you? Daughter's moving this weekend, so that's all systems go, thank goodness. And then obviously our trip's coming up to Cologne, not very long. I haven't written a Christmas card, I haven't wrapped anything. Honestly, it's like a warehouse here, because I'm taking in parcels for my daughter, and you know, a lot of Christmas presents, it's a bit difficult when you've got small kids, isn't it? So because they're homing devices, aren't they? They can find anything. And I've got to wrap some presents, and I've got to bear in mind that we've got a birthday coming up. I've got somebody that, oh yeah, that's another thing. Somebody I've got to buy, you know, we've got a birthday coming up that I don't want to forget, and my son's birthday is December. I think actually I was a bit, when I start again, Linda. I normally, with decorations, I have always historically put them up the first weekend in December and never before. But since doing YouTube, so it's only last Christmas, I gave you my heart. It's only it's one of those songs I can't help saying it. It's only last Christmas that that I did my first Christmas video, because I'd only started my channel just over a year ago, and yeah, and so I thought, well, I've got to do it a bit earlier, because sometimes people, well, I watch people's Christmas videos in November to give me ideas of what to do, and it was a bit weird really, but this year it wasn't so bad, and today's the 30th of November, so by the time you see this, more or less, it'll be probably December, but some of you keen people that watch my videos, which I'm very thankful for, as soon as they go up, maybe you'll have some ideas. I don't know. I don't really think I'm particularly influential, and also when you look at the video, I haven't hoovered. I have hoovered since I've put the decorations up, which I only finished yesterday. I was doing it yesterday from 7:30 in the morning till 5 at night. You're welcome, but I enjoyed doing it. My friend did pop in at one point, and she did put some baubles on the tree for me. I wouldn't say she decorated the whole tree. I don't want her to have all the glory, but she did help, because I don't really like decorating trees. I've decided that. And the tree in my bedroom, current husband said to me, "Oh, you're going to put baubles on it?" And I said, well, I wasn't going to, because I wanted to keep it quite simple. He said, "Oh." So I put some baubles on it. Anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. It's gone out of my head. I'll just have a think, and I'll switch the camera back on. Well, that thought's gone. I don't know what it was. I was just, while I was trying to think what I was going to say, I didn't mention my little tree behind me. I don't know if you can see it terribly well. So it's one of those trees that it's an indoor-outdoor tree, just like, what do you call that sort of tree? I don't know. But it's got this little doll thing. I thought it'd be quite nice to sit her in the branches, but I'm not sure if she's a bit scary. I did buy from a garden. I think I got her last year, possibly the year before last. And I've sort of hooked her in the tree now, otherwise I'd grab her. But I just thought she was cute, and I thought my granddaughters might like her, but no one's ever really taken an interest in it. I don't suppose, well, you could play with her, but I don't know, she's a bit scary. Actually, I could show you, couldn't I? Excuse me. I don't know, is she scary? Maybe she is. Got a little handbag. I thought she was quite cute. But I never quite know what to do with her, to be fair, so I just sort of sat her in that tree. Yeah. I think that's everything for now. I'm going to, as I say, hopefully I've kept this a bit shorter than normal, and I will show you I would do the decorations and add that on. If I think of the other thing I was going to say or talk about, I will come back and do it. But I want to get this video up today, as I said. So I will go on to the next bit. So I'll see you in a moment. I thought I'd start the video at the top of the stairs. So there's a little shelf at the top of my stairs there. I've just put some faux garland up. Oh dear, sorry about this. It's all right if you stand still. Just got a couple of bits on the shelf there. That picture in the middle, that's my sister that I've talked about on my videos. That's my first favourite photo of her. She was 17, I think, when that was taken. Right, let's try and tackle this. I've got a couple of these rather unappealing wreaths. I don't really like them much. I don't know why I bought two of them, but I put them on the stairs. And there's a lit garland this side. It's just a bit of a bugger, isn't it, trying to plug everything into somewhere. And one on the stairs. So as you walk down the stairs, and this is what I decided to go for was coloured lights in the hallway and on the stairs, right? Because I didn't want to waste all the coloured lights I had. So, got a shelf here with some Christmassy bits on. I mean, it's all self-explanatory. I don't think there's much I need to tell you. I've just sort of moved some furniture around and changed some lamps out. This lights up, but I don't know. I don't know if it's got any. Probably need to put a new. Oh, it's all technique here, isn't it? I think this is quite cute. I bought this from Sainsbury's years ago. It's got little the night, it says when all the house, so it's the night before Christmas thing with little mice going on the Christmas tree. Terrible shot, sorry. Anyway, so as you come in, there's this little table with that on. There's another wreath that I bought, and I think I got that from the range or somewhere, just shoved it there. This tree, I've got to stick that bow on properly. That's a bow that I had from last year. I've just put it in a basket. It's a pencil tree, and I've put very little in the way of decorations on, just a couple of little garlands and a Father Christmas. This is the stairs. Nothing terribly exciting here, just some faux wreaths, faux garlands. Honestly, my fingers are so sore from fluffing the blooming things, and I don't think I've done it very well, but just got the usual stuff in. And on the loo door I've put this swag, and in here nothing terribly exciting. I've just put a little bit of Christmas, a bit of an homage to Christmas in here, that's all. Last year it was full of elves, if you remember. Let's go into this room. So I've put all along the top of this panelling, I've put a garland with just baubles and foliage and bells and dingly dangly things. The little guy in the corner there is just, that's all I've got on here this year. I didn't put anything in these things, I've just left those. Oh, actually I meant to take this out. I thought I might use them, but I didn't. I'll take that out. So that goes all the way along to the tree, which is one of these flocked ones. It doesn't have a topper, it's just full of stuff. As I say, my friend helped out with this. I went along with a sort of gold silver route, and then I thought it was just too bland, so we fished out some of them. I haven't, apart from the baubles you saw me, I've shown you on the videos, I haven't bought any new ones this year, just those very few. And I've got some quite nice ones. You sort of forget what you've got. I like this. So I've got a garland of this. This is sparkly star things. I mean, the glitter goes everywhere, I've got to say. But I've got a wreath in it, and I've done something different with the wreath this year. So that's the tree. I only put 2 sets of lights on that, and I suppose it's probably just about a 6-foot tree. I thought my friend was going to tell me off because she says you have to put tons and tons of lights on, and she's absolutely right, but I thought, oh, I can't be bothered. Oh dear. So this is that blimmin' thing I got from Matalan, and I've taken that candle out. Now I suppose I should have lit this and shown it to you, perhaps it would have looked better. So basically I've used this thing that I had my autumn thing in, my autumn table thing in. It's not a thing, is it? What do you call it? Table. Anyway, and this is the wreath that I had, and as I say, I really like it. I wanted to use it somewhere, so basically it fitted into this really just right. So what I thought is I've sort of pulled the stars over the edge, and I've taken that candle out, as I say. Now this is an actual scented candle, but it's a bit lost in there. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't want you worrying about this because, you know, you're losing sleep over it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of those candles that are, you know, battery candles, the small ones, the little ones, and then just put it underneath the one that came with this, and hopefully a bit more light will be thrown out, because that was the disappointing thing. The candle was kind of a bit, you know, a bit meh. I don't know, can you see this? I think it looks all right, but again, current husband sort of looked at it and he said it looks like a bird cage, and I thought, well, I can see what you mean, but now you've said it, sorry, now you've said it, it's put me off. Sorry about that, I thought it wasn't recording because I couldn't see the red line around it, but it was, so sorry. Anyway, few little ornamenty things on there. The one at the front, the light changes on the little Christmas tree. They were from Costco last year. Oh, there's always something, isn't there? These are the two little trees I was talking about with the yellow lights. Don't know what they look like on camera, but I'm sorry if this is giving you the jibbers if you are light sensitive, but I suppose a Christmas decoration video is going to be like that. Those are the two baubley things I bought last year. And then over here on this side, again, just went down the whole wall on the top of the panelling with bits and pieces, with stuff. I'm really pleased with these lights, by the way. A lot of you have commented on those and said you're interested in them. So that I did get them on Amazon. You just put in USB lights, and I think there's 2 or 3 types come up, but there's not many of them. I don't have any lights in this this wreath, but I don't think it really matters when you've got lights below and either side. That was kind of my thinking, really. I thought it'd be nice to have these lights up before Christmas. So this is the garland with, I've just thrown everything at it, really. Like I do with everything else, just some, you know, berries and whatnot. I mean, if there's anything that you're interested in asking me about, you're very welcome to do that. I just think I'm quite pleased with this, actually. I made the mistake of putting, I had 2 garlands that I thought were exactly the same, and they're fairly new, and I put the first one up, and then it sort of finished here or something, and then I put the second one up and I could see it was a different quality, so I've had to sort of improvise because I thought, oh, I can't take it all down now. There's the poinsettia, my lovely poinsettia, still here, well, at the moment, although we've got a couple of leaves looking like they don't want to last till Christmas. This little table, by the way, I have all sorts, I was going to move it, but I don't know, it just sort of needs something there. I don't really like the table, but, well, I mean, as a Christmas feature, but, you know, it's all right. Then my old parcels, which I've had for about 200 years, put those there. So this little niche is a bit sort of like, well, it's not a niche, is it? My faux fire, so you can kind of see. I'll do an overall view at the end. And I've got, out of my loft, I've got a few Christmas cushions. There's one on this chair as well. And that, oh, and this is the other thing, which has got, which I didn't light, but I'll hang on a minute, I've got a battery light on this. Sorry, I forgot all about this. Everything's so flipping awkward. So I had something hanging up here last year, but this is a bit different. I got another branch off of my tree out there, and I was going to hang the big baubles that I bought from that garden centre that I showed you on here. That was the reason I bought them, but they were just too big. So I got the branch, the hooks were already up there. I put this garland, sorry, I'm not doing this very well, put this garland on, which is sort of frosted, and then I just put these bits and pieces that I already had from last year, that are kind of frosty looking things. And I just put these baubles, these sort of burgundy ones. I've got 3 of them, and I added a couple that I already had, and these ones on the end I already had, and just tried to make them all different lengths. So I don't know how well you can see this, and I found him. He's quite cute. All this stuff was from last year. Oh no, these I think I bought this year. I think I showed you them. I got those at the garden centre. So I'll come back. So the whole kind of overall view is this. I don't know, I mean, I'm only looking at it on a little screen. I don't know how well that looks, but I'm quite pleased with that. An old current husband came in last night and he said he likes it, so we've got to keep him sweet, haven't we? So that's how that area looks. So if I just stand by this door and give you a bit of an overview. Oh, I didn't mention this little shelf here. It's not lit. I can get some, I've got some battery lights. I don't know, I haven't put any embellishments on this wreath. I don't, you can see me, hello. But I quite like it like that. I don't know, I might light it. Sorry about those, I need to adjust the phasing on these blooming lights, don't I? the yellow ones. So hope you can get the idea of that, and I will take you in the kitchen. This, with the kitchen, last year I did a kind of, and the year before that, sort of a gingerbread theme. I know it's a bit overdone, but it kind of makes sense in the kitchen. Got my washing ready to go in the tumble dryer on the floor, don't look. Got my little Christmas Schnauzer tea towels out. My friend got me that. She bought me the other one as well, which is cute. I never use this oven glove thing because I can't use it, but I just bought it because it matched these surface savers that I got from Asda last year, and those bowls. So I've got eggs in that one, and I've got apples in that one. Just that. Actually, I dropped that from a great height onto the floor the other day, and I thought it would smash, and it didn't. This is brace yourselves. This is a Santa bell, goes with current husband's Santa outfit, which sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? A little gingerbread sign. So yes, this was another set of those Asda lights that are a bit yellowy, but anyway, what can you do? So yeah, I've put a little, perhaps that's not terribly decorative, is it? But sorry, that was that I just moved. But I mean, you know, these are working rooms, aren't they? It's all very well being all Instagram about it, but you know, you've got to use things, haven't you? There's another surface saver there. I always put lights along there. I've never had any problem. I always put something in front of them though. I've never had a problem with the gas hob or anything like that. This little jug, obviously I've decanted my utensils into it. You know, I've kept the same, I think last year I put ribbons round because I had different tea, coffee and sugar containers last year, and I put red bows around them, but this year I thought, oh no. And I've got a couple of Christmas mugs, although they're reluctant Christmas mugs. I don't think we've used them. I bought them last year because everyone buys seasonal mugs, don't they? But I never do. I just like the same ones. This little corner here, a little bit on the gingerbread side. Oh, I should have, these I had up last year as well. Those the hooks that are most of the year they're bare. I just made those two little wreaths once, and then there's this little one there. The gingerbread people and that, they were shop bought. I haven't been up to my ear holes in gingerbread making them. It's those red ones. And just here is just a few little things. Again, you know, you've got to leave enough room to do stuff. There's my little battery USB lamp. Sorry about all these, but I don't know how you cover them up at Christmas. You know, the rest of the year they're bad enough, but you don't, it spoils it a bit. But, and these blooming plugs are so big, aren't they? So that's that side. It's a little book that my daughter got me, a little faux book that as a, but you know, that's a nice decoration. By the way, the earrings I had on today, she bought me those for Christmas last year. I haven't worn them before, so in case you noticed them, little baubles they are. And on this I've got these shelves which are working shelves, you know, I do use them, so I just took the stuff off of one of the shelves and I put some Christmas things here. Where did I put the, hold on a second. Yeah, I just switched the, I've got some of those battery lights. Those are sort of little pea lights, I like those, but I don't know, they murder if you get them tangled up, aren't they? So yes, my little sign that I like. We don't have all those live, love, laugh signs in this house, I tell you. So just a few little bits there, little groupings of things. So if I just start there and whiz you around. I mean, I hate to use the word disappointing, but I hope this stuff isn't disappointing, because when people go on about, oh, decorations for decorations, I expect there's high expectations, and this is just me, basically an old lady climbing up and down things to try and make her house look a bit festive. So hopefully it looks alright, and hopefully it'll maybe give one or two of you some ideas. I know a lot of you have said to me that you're not really bothered about Christmas, or one or two of you have said I've inspired you to go and buy a couple of things, which is lovely, but you know, you do you, and if you are that hateful about it, I'm sure you won't be watching this anyway. So I want to put that star up there. I don't like that either. I bought that a few years ago. I didn't know what to do with it, and I saw that hook and I thought, there we go, Bob's your uncle. And the Jester hat up there. It's not a Jester hat, is it? It's an elf hat. That's a tree topper, but I didn't really have an appropriate tree to put it on this year. So anyway, that is that for the inside of my house. I hope you liked looking at this stuff. I hope you can see well enough how it's supposed to look. It's not tricky. It's tricky to film in. It's not you know, the best display in the world, but yeah, I quite like it. And some of I will fiddle about with this, and I will probably change some bits, but hopefully you can see, and hopefully you like it. And I think that's it for this video, so I shall come back to you. I will see you on Monday. I will look, no, not Monday, Tuesday. I look forward to seeing you Tuesday, and I'll show you the rest of it, and I will move that flipping thingy out the way. So so take care, have a good weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye bye for now.